Shalom, Shalom, Shabbat, Adonai. Welcome to the Sixth Exodus program. Thank you for listening. The name of this segment is Part 4, The Five Children of Adam and Eve. This is the summary and review. Now, at the end of these three parts, the fourth part is where the children, God's people, was not allowed to come back to the mountain, and the children of Cain, where they went. Now, when the children of Israel was not allowed to come back to the mountain before the flood, where did those people go? Those people knew the law of God. They knew the commandments of God. The only people that know these things at that time was what today is called Chinese people. Okay, because the first 2,000 years before Chinese people worship Confucianism, before Daoism, Taoism, Buddhism, okay, the first 2,000 years they worshiped something, okay, and I believe it's not a belief. I know that they are God's people, and this is where they separated at, okay, and I believe Li Lua is the mother of what is called Chinese people. That are Hebrew people, but they later on intermingled with Cain. Is how they got their white complexion, and also the people of Cain spread it abroad the earth. Now, the first civilization was called Mesopotamia. Okay, that's in the Middle East, where Babylon, Iran, Iraq is, and where all the wars of the world existed. The first few hundred years or thousand years ended up in going. The Ravi civilization was a focal point in that part of the world. Trade, commerce, everything was in Mesopotamia. Um, the Medes, the Persians, the Assyrians, the Chaldeans, the Parthians, the Medes, everything happened in that part of the world until all the other words, and then other countries sprung up, like China is called the Wang Ho Valley in the Middle East, or in northern Mongolia in China, at the Yellow River is where they went when they wasn't allowed to go back to the mountain of God. Okay, and the Japanese, they went their way. India went their way. Iran, Iraq, of course, you know these nations as Mesopotamia, Babylon, Assyria, Chaldeans, Parthians, Medes. These are all children of Cain. Okay. Um, Concerning the Arab nations, out of the children of Cain, but it's felt through the Heshmonite tribe. The Heshmonites came out of Esau. I believe that's right. The Heshmonites, people that are in Saudi Arabia today, they came out of descendants of not Hebrew, but I think probably close. It's kind of like East with Ishmael. They came, but the rest of the people are out of the king, out of the descendant of Cain who killed his brother. Also, the people who are called Cain are also Americans and Europeans. They came out of Cain's loins. Okay, that's about wraps up everything right there as far as all the nations in the world. Um, um, Mostly the other people that came out of islands and things like that are people who came out of different nations. Like for example, Indonesia. Okay, Indonesia came out of India. Okay, like the Hawaiian Islands came out of China and Africa and Arabs. Okay, now this ends this segment, part four on the five children of Adam and Eve. Okay, thank you for listening, and until we meet again, Mizvah. It means until we meet again. Have a good day, and thank you for listening to Six Exodus. Have a good day.